It is coming through.
Okay, so even you can hear yourself and stuff too?
In a well, I'll know in a moment.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so welcome back to Golden Sun The Lost Age, or Golden Sun 2, as fans like to call it for short. I'm still your host, Dreamsword, and today is Tom and Nico. Say hi, guys.
Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so as you see now, we have a new option here in the menu. It's Update. Something cool this game lets you do with its save data feature is if you want to replace your old save data transfer with a new one, you can do it.
Oh.
Neat.
Interesting.
That said, you don't want to wait too long to do this, because once you hit the second half of the game, that's when this game starts checking for all of like the event flags and stuff of the first game. And so you could lock yourself out of like important stuff if you're not careful.
Oh.
So.
Makes sense.
So with that, let's get back to where we were at. We just cleared the first dungeon.
By the way, like when you transferred the save, you decided not to get everything. You just started the new, like the new game plus on hard.
Yeah.
Where are all of the things actually?
We'll be seeing them later.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this is the type of save data transfer you actually have to pick up your stuff, like Tales of Zestiria, for example.
Or like Ark the Lad 2.
Yeah. So.
That one was sadistic.
Yeah.
Just like, here are all of your things, but you can only carry so many.
If I remember right, they said the plateau was over here, or am I wrong? I'm probably wrong.
Staying over here with all that wrong information.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I've noted before, the official guide is good, but it doesn't, like, just like the game doesn't tell you, it does not tell you what direction you need to fucking go. It just says, go here, and you're like, okay, where the fuck is that?
Go here.
Like...
There was like... the guide for Okami was pretty fucking horrible with that. Like normally I wouldn't go with a guide like that. I would just use the one on GameFAQs, but I was like, for this one it's gonna be easier to actually have a map that has locations of the things in a visual form.
Right.
But then it turned out that half the treasures were missing from the map anyway.
Alright, found it. Here we are at the Deccan Plateau. This place is actually pretty big. So let's see. And also, when they took a screenshot of this map, they actively fucked up, because you can see various sprites of Felix laid all over it. Like, you guys can't see it, like, in the game, obviously, but I'm looking at the guide. And you can tell they just took, like, a million GBA screenshots rather than just, like, getting an official image.
They didn't have a Game Boy player.
Right.
Rip.
Alright, so let's navigate this place. We'll be getting that treasure chest, don't worry. Let's see. Now... Ah! Hi, Angleworm. And Sheena's already half dead. Damn.
Rip.
Yeah, this is the problem with having 2 spellcasters on your team from the get-go.
Wish.
That said, I will say, even though it is early game, I am noticing hard mode is definitely going to be a lot tougher. So, alright, anyway, as I was saying, this area introduces a new mechanic to us, cracks in the floor. I mean, technically the Trent Tree already did this, but you're going to be seeing it more often in this game. So you need to carefully deduce where you're going to fall to the next level in order to get all your stuff. So, if I remember
So
right,
just fall into everything.
the crack is this one that I wanted to do. That said, they like with the tree, you do have a chance to walk over it, unless they're these, and then you fall anyway. But I think it's this one that you fall through first. Like, let me see. Hold on, let me read real quick. Let's see.
So you get like one chance.
Yeah. Okay, the guide says it doesn't matter which one you fall through, so I guess I'll just fall through this one. Whee!
It's a lie.
Guess I'll fall.
Yep. Alright, so now we're down in here, and they actually do provide a
They
different
couldn't
map
be
for
bothered
this.
to check. They couldn't be bothered to check every single one of them, so they were like, "Yeah, whatever, fall into whatever."
Pretty much. They're just like, fall into whatever.
You'll fucking figure it out.
You'll find out soon enough.
No, in this case, it really doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
I am way behind though, so you know.
Alright. And we got Full Metal Vest. You know they wanted to name it Full Metal Jacket, and they just didn't have the space. And surprisingly, as of right now, Ryo actually has the lowest defense out of everybody. For right now, anyway.
It's because he didn't start eating everything yet.
Yeah. Barely.
He didn't start taking everything from everybody yet.
Yeah, basically, that's what's gonna happen with this too. Fucking just like in the first game, main hero gets priority on all the stat items. That's just how it be.
Hmm.
It doesn't have to be like that.
Yes, it does. It exactly has to be that way.
Damn, I guess it's gonna be that way.
Yep. And hey, now we're fighting orcs. Or mini goblins, as they're called here. I didn't know goblins were supposed to be big. I thought all goblins were tiny.
Japan is pretty weird with that.
Like,
It depends.
Like, in particular, Sugunai Atonement has the weirdest idea of what a goblin and an orc is. They have them backwards.
well, so does Golden Sun 1, if you remember.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the fucking Goblin Slayer manga, everything that isn't a human in that goddamn manga is a goblin.
Alright. Get the obvious treasure chest. And also, pillars can now crumble too,
Ledger.
as you guys are about to see. Basically, this game wants you to be careful with your footing. That said, I'm getting more and more useless items, so we're gonna make Nico hold on to them. Here you go, Nico.
Thanks, I hate it.
Tom, you're not even in this party yet. Shut up.
But it's
Thanks, I hate it.
it's an elixir. I'm fine with that. It sounds useful, though I know it's not.
It really isn't.
You know what would be even more hilarious if they made the herbs to be like the best healing item.
Well, I've noticed that I actually did have to use some for once, thanks to hard mode. Unlike in the first game.
Yeah, where you just have enough magic or can survive long enough until you get to this healing spot.
Pretty much. And hey, this thing looks really suspicious. I'm sure we'll be doing something with that later. Anyway, moving forward.
Layers are a little bit confusing in this location.
Slightly.
They could have made it as like a slightly different shade of brown on each layer.
Yeah. Alright, so now we've got another hole puzzle here. I think this one, it actually does matter where you fall, so hold on, let me see.
I imagine the way to go would be the furthest one that you can see. Because you actually have to apply some logic in order to get there.
Yeah, I know where you gotta. Yeah, you do have to fall a specific place. Okay. So it's over there, I believe. Go this way.
So what are the pictures actually? Did they just took a photo of a GBA screen?
No, it seems to be that they did use an emulator. It's just they kind of forgot to crop Felix out, like a bunch of times.
I mean, that's usually how it is. They probably just use the capture, like some sort of a capture device or like a VCR.
Yeah. And we got a mint.
Neat.
And mints boost our agility, so guess who's eating it?
Is it me?
No, you're not in the party yet.
Thanks, I hate it.
This game sucks. I'm not in the party.
Where the fuck am I?
Okay. And we can't hop that gap, unfortunately, so we gotta go the long way. That said, don't worry, Tom. You're actually not the healer lady in this game. Yeah, because what they did, as you might have deduced with how it is with Ryan and Sheena here, because of how Ryan was our tank and Sheena they turned into a mage, right?
Right.
So with the water adept we get later, because you know Nadia was our healer lady, they turn with Tom. You're gonna be our tank once we get you.
Neat.
But unlike Ryan, you're not worthless.
Even better.
You're like, fuck Ryan.
No, I just don't want to suck.
Right. Okay, so now we have to actually walk across this thing, so I think the easy way to do that is just go up here. Wait, now I'm confused. Because if I go in there, I'll fall. Oh, I see what you had to do. I fucked up. Wait, no, I didn't. I can still save this. Aha! I'm a genius. Yeah, see, now we're on the other side of that pillar. And hey, more goblins and worms. But then, you know, you might be wondering, well, if the water guy's not our healer lady, who is our healer lady? And that'll actually make it... Huh? No, you're not.
Is Ryo the healer lady?
Well, I mean, technically, the Earth Adepts can heal. But, no.
Am I the healer lady?
Sadly not.
Oh.
I know, right? Sadly, you don't get a win adept who can heal until the third game. So... gotta navigate this.
So like you don't get a dedicated healer lady for this one?
No, you do. They'll make themselves apparent soon. Damn. Goblin is tough. Now let me just heal Sheena. There we go. Okay, how do I make my way over to this shit? Ah, I know what I gotta do. I was dumb. I assumed the stairs were the correct option. That was not true. What does the map show about this spot? Okay. Yeah, had we gone the other way, we would have had to fall eventually, and that would have... it's a fuck you trap, basically.
Hmm.
now I'm just curious. How are you supposed to get over there? Hold on. Wonder something. Oh, I see. There's a point to that fuck you trap. Okay. So we gotta exit and re-enter so that way the puzzle elves can do their thing again.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Okay. So this is how we get over to this treasure chest.
Oh, you have to reactivate it twice.
Yeah. And we got Themis' axe. This is our first unleashed weapon, so it's good. It gives us stone justice.
That sounds fucking rad.
I know, right? Gina can hold on to the sleep bomb. It's worthless. Go. Oh, and hey.
Who knows, maybe... Who knows, maybe in this one they're actually useful. Because they're on hard.
Right. So, let's see what this thing can do if the unleash activate. Here we go! Ah! So yeah, for that attack we turn into Frieza.
So I just gotta get to the puzzle elves again.
Yep. And if you notice, this unleash is actually pretty good because it drops agility when it hits something.
Ooh, nice.
So, yeah, a good first start. Now we have to make our way through here the normal way. Spooky ghost appeared.
Ah!
Hard mode is also probably the reason why, unlike the first game, this game starts you off with 3 party members instead of just 2. I would imagine.
Because otherwise it would be really unfair.
Pretty much, yeah. So, let's see. Is there a point to dropping down with H? And by H is the thing they used to mark this part of the map. So, hold on. There in fact is, so... doesn't matter where we drop with this? No, it does not. Okay, so let's just, Well, actually, no, I'll show you why we have to drop down. Because, as you see, we can't get to that side normally. Also, hey look, a fire genie! We'll
Neat.
get him in a sec.
We can't use move to take that doesn't go far away.
No, not far enough.
Laser. Ah, not laser.
Yeah, I love the beam series of Synergy. It's so cool looking. We got a runner on our hands, boys.
Save.
Not quite yet. I'll save once I catch up to it.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, Starman's here.
Dang, it took you that long to beat Jay, Starman? Well, congratulations. You beat one of the best SRW games there is.
Now it's time for him to go back to playing bad ones.
Pretty much.
What about the one that just recently got a fan translation?
Starman could not beat that one, straight up. Because
Why
A
is
Portable
that?
is actually one of the hardest games in the series.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Weird that they would pick that one for a fan translation.
it's mostly because it has, two characters that OG really made popular. Lamia Lovelace and Axel Almer. They're the two main characters.
Hmm.
And in the OG series, they get a lot of love. So that's probably why they chose it for a fan translation. That, and it's on the PSP, so...
It makes it easy because standardized. Because
Exactly.
it has a standardized fonts.
Exactly. So don't mind me, I'm just obviously setting up for a puzzle here. And also, here's another thing this game introduces, pillars with vines on them.
Ah.
Can you climb them?
Yes, you can.
Neat.
Here you go, Tom. You're gonna see it in a sec.
It's a not right.
Nuts.
There you go. Don't get me started on OG2. Yeah, OG 1 and 2 for GBA are fucking brutal.
It's just like a grind into oblivion and then some.
The game doesn't even give you a chance to grind.
Oh. So like.
Basically, if you're
Only for-
put it this way, it's a game that expects you to do cheese strats.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like that's how it's built. I'm not
Weird
gonna...
that would be like one of the only ones to ever get translated. Like officially.
And so yeah, that thing just showed off a new synergy. Let's see. Okay. This thing is giving us the business, Jesus.
They are delivering your
Same.
pizza.
Seriously.
Wow. Talk about burning bridges, right?
Yeah. What is up here? Nothing.
Yeah, I hate it when bosses have like arbitrary, you know, things that make them super powerful,
Yeah.
even though they just like it's something that's completely unobtainable for you. Which is actually way like a I've been replaying Divinity Original Sin 2, and man, did the updates make the game way easier.
Eh.
But it's like easier as in it's just more balanced, and we have played it in its more broken state, so we're more used to cheese strats.
Right.
But it still very much requires strategy. You can still easily die.
Yeah. That's what I always liked about Eternal Sonata, is that the game is I wouldn't go so far as say it's hard, but it does expect you to know what you're doing. And also, if it works on you, it also works on enemies. It's fair that way.
Yeah.
I love that, which is what I was actually getting to. there's, for example, this fight where the enemy will pretty much make the entire field covered in like covered in something that's called necrofire,
Uh-huh.
and it's something that will damage you, and they will heal from it because they're fire elemental and they have more than 100 defense, 100% defense against fire. Now, how can you turn that against them? Well, there's a certain effect that the necrofire has, and if you pour water on it, it creates smog that gives anything that's on it decay, and decay is something that turns healing into damage. See how that could work?
Right.
And we've only just figured that out. Previously, we just sort of, smashed our heads against the wall on our previous run until we won. But in this run, we actually figured out that strategy, and it made things a lot more interesting and fun. And that's just how you do challenge.
Yeah. Also, here's a fun thing. Oh, by the way, Starman, if you legit think that, I have a video I gotta show you later, because Ryo actually found a way to kill the final boss in one attack. But, we can't directly go after this guy, because he'll just break the floor and we'll fall. So we have to pretend we're not interested in him. We have to play hard to get.
Sometimes that's how it be.
We just have to walk from the other side, as you do.
Yep. We didn't even get to kill that guy.
Damn.
What a hoe. Okay. Bam!
Another thing that happened in Divinity, for when I was playing it on actually the first time, we actually managed to skip past a certain phase in the final boss. Because basically what usually happens is this guy gets to low enough HP, and then he turns around and the second phase starts.
Right.
However, I did so much damage to him that it skipped past that point and just killed him right away, and
Damn.
that was it.
You can do that in Final Fantasy V too, with the final boss.
Mm-hmm. I do absolutely love it when they just allow you to do that if you're like clever enough or if you're lucky enough.
Right.
There is nothing arbitrary stopping you from doing something that should theoretically work just because they feel like it.
Yeah. But yeah, now that we've surprise attacked this thing, we're using its own tactics against it, so.
Nice.
And of course, a fucking random encounter has to get in the way before we get to him. Come here, bitch. He's gonna fight us. And as with all Genie who fight us, he has a chance to run, and that sucks.
It's a Mars Genie, right? So it should be weak to water attacks, but we don't have any yet.
Nope. Ha! He failed to escape. Eat shit.
Rip.
It's nice that the enemies can actually fail to escape.
I do like that, actually.
Because like otherwise it's usually just a case of you can't run when you need to, but they can rip you, just rob you out of experience whenever they feel like it.
Right.
I do love the dragon attack.
Yeah. And there we go. We now have our first Mars Genie. And this one is called
Let's go to
Cannon!
Tina.
Strike with the power of Mars. Yeah, it's an attack one, so it's not that great.
Rip.
Why is it not great?
Because I mean, early game they're fine, but Genie that literally all they do is a special attack, they get really outclassed as the game goes on. So there's no point in even using them, really. Because
Especially since in this
unleashes
one-
do all that stuff and better.
So it doesn't get a summon?
No, it does. It gives us Mars, as, you know, we should expect.
Hmm.
I was just saying the Genie
Okay.
itself is not very good.
It just doesn't have anything like increase attack or whatever.
No. But yeah, now if we really want to, we can backtrack by using the pound cube here, but there's really no point because we have all the items and stuff. So... instead, we're just gonna focus on getting the heck out of here. And Nico learned Plasma.
Plasma!
Plasma! I forgot to show off Cannon, I just realized. I'll do that next fight.
Yeah, I was about to ask, dude, don't we get any new attacks?
Yeah. Oh, and here we can also create another shortcut for later. Let's see. Now, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, I got all those.
Why didn't you make that shortcut? Wait. Way past the video, sorry.
Yeah. No problem. Alright, so now let's show off what Cannon looks like.
I thought you meant that thing that was in the cave where you just have to.
I do like Cannon's animation though, it's pretty cool. But yeah. Plasma and Cannon all shown off now. And hey look, a boat!
Neat.
But does it have the thingy that makes it go?
We're about to find out. Let's see.
Nardy.
And you know, for a boat that got fucking hit by a tidal wave, it's in pretty good condition.
Yeah?
Do you
It's
think
pretty
it could have
clean,
drifted
that's for
here?
sure.
No. Shut up, Graydon.
No. How else could it have gone here? No.
Just no.
They should have just made like some really arbitrary choices where it's just like, and what do you want to eat? No.
What do you want to eat? No!
Oh. Ryle, you're making things really difficult on us. But yeah, well, there's nothing to get here, but we can take a look around, so why not?
And how do you want to achieve peace between all of the elements? No.
Oh my god, you're evil! Well, I take it back. There is one thing to get here, but we can't get it till way later because of this. And you guys remember what these puddles do, right?
Mm-hmm. Ice.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Ice pillars.
Hey, look, a cave. Welcome to Indra Cavern. This actually introduces us to one of the fucking coolest new mechanics they added to this game.
By the way, when you said that's evil, I got a flashback to SRWJ.
Petty evil.
That's evil.
Shut up, evil! But yeah. Now throughout the game you'll find these glowing stone tablets, if you search around. What do these tablets do? Well, let's find out by examining this one.
Oh, they give you a fire, like if you master the explosion and demon fang, it gives you a better attack.
Totally. Ryo, examine the stone tablet. Fun fact, you can actually translate those moon runes, if you want.
It says Baiba.
It says, be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Yeah, we now have multi-element summons in this game.
Multi-element summons!
Yep. And they are really fucking cool. Well, I'll be sure to show off Zagan in a sec, but first I gotta show off Mars. Also, there's a genie hiding around here, I think. Yeah, there is. Okay, so let's save real quick, because this is a world map one.
So like on top of actually being able to summon each and every singular genie, if you have them on standby, you can also summon a more powerful one that's a combination of several.
Yep.
Nice.
So here's Mars, for those who don't remember it. And then, next fight I'll try and summon Zagan to show him what he or to show everyone what he looks like.
It's a bit of a shame that that you can do audio mixing in OBS, because you could actually stream this. You could actually stream this game in 60 frames, and it would be way nicer.
Right.
But it still looks really nice as it is.
Oh yeah. I love the art style in these games, and it only improves once we hit the third one, thanks to the DS being a more powerful system.
Yeah.
Neat.
What do you mean, neat? You played the third one.
Neat.
I mean, the third one's really neat. What do you want from me?
I just think it's neat.
Am I even going the right way? According to this, I am. They don't show it where on the world map it is, they just say it's to the northwest. Well, I'm fucking at the northwest, where the fuck is it?
There is no northwest on this, like on this side, really.
Where the fuck is this genie? Seriously!
Over there.
That doesn't help. And this guide is not helping either.
The guide agrees. Over there.
Seriously. But yeah, Starman, Super Robot Wars will return to this channel once I finish streaming all 3 Golden Sun games. And I'm specifically waiting that long because Super Robot Wars games tend to take a long time. So,
Makes sense.
yeah, actually. Yes. Seriously, the fuck is this thing? Like, I just want to find it now. Because one thing this guide is missing that would really help is, like, unless they mean over there, which is around the mountain, like... Then over there is back to the plateau, so that can't be it.
Okay, one moment. I will be back in a sec.
Okay. Ah, I was hoping that'd be it. Where the fuck is this thing? Why does everything like hitting Sheena so much?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make my way over to the next town, I guess, because, like... I ain't finding this thing and I'm starting to run low on resources. So I'll go rest and then I'll come back to hunt for it. I've searched everything that could be considered northeast.
Have you tried looking in the northeast?
No, I haven't.
Okay. You're saying you should probably try looking in the northeast.
Are you sure?
It's just a feeling.
Okay. Yeah, normally with world map ones, there's like some obvious open area that signifies like a genie might be there. This is not one of those times. Yeah. Stone Eustace. Okay, here's the next town.
Hey yo.
Hi. $12 coins? That's fucking highway robbery. Man, bullshit.
Dang, it'd be that way though.
Alright. So yet again, now we head out to Genie Hunt because fucking...
Genie Hunt Jr.
How many of them are there in this one? You said like twice as many, right?
Close.
Hmm.
Because there are, let me think. There was 28 in the first one, and in the second one there's... 72, so...
Ooh. So closer like 3 times.
Pretty much. Here it is! The guide fucking lied! That is not northwest! Fuck you! Seriously? Just for that I'm showing off Zagan. Eat this, bitch.
It was more like southwest.
Yeah?
Nice.
There we go. Beat him. I found the Venus Genie Iron. What does Iron do? Bolster the party's defense. Not bad.
And it irons the shirts.
Yes.
Well, that's convenient.
That said, this kind of means that Zagan is now, like, immediately outclassed because we now have the second Venus summon. So they pretty much gave it to us specifically just to show us that, hey, it's a thing.
But why is it outclassed?
The second Venus summon does much more damage.
Hmm.
And now we know what Iron looks like.
But you know, most people wouldn't find him following the guide.
Yeah. Fun fact, the guide I have is actually completely different than the guide my cousin has for the second game, actually.
Two different companies made it.
Yeah, and if I remember right, the one he had actually was a lot better about its maps.
Which one do you have? Because
The one I have is by Prima.
yeah,
So-
that explains everything.
Yeah.
So,
The
and the
one
one
I
he has, I
used-
think, was done by Nintendo Power.
Yeah, that explains everything.
So,
Yeah, because the Prima ones usually are of dubious
They aren't the
quality.
greatest.
No.
Prima guides,
It's just-
in my experience, are pretty hit or miss. Like, the Prima guide for Legend of Dragoon is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I bought one for Eve of Extinction, but I literally looked at it once. Because
apparently the Prima guide for Tales of Zestiria is also really good, but I don't own it, so I have no idea.
also in this day and age, game facts will serve you better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because you
like,
know people
because
can find
GameFAQs,
things.
like, I think it's a year ago, GameFAQs now lets you even put images in your guides.
Yeah, they actually let you like it's HTML5.
Yeah,
They support HTML5. There is a guide for Metal Wolf Chaos, which supports pictures, which is so nice.
Nice.
I've actually wanted to like record a playthrough of that one, since you know now there is going to be the remake,
you're right.
remaster, port. Doesn't matter what they do, so long as we make America great again. But yeah, Metal Wolf Chaos isn't a hard game, but it quickly becomes impossible if you don't understand how the upgrade system works.
Yeah.
And also, there are some upgrade trees that you should just pretty much avoid like spending money on. Like for example, shotguns. They start off nicely, but then like half of them are pretty much worthless
Yeah.
because because like one of them fires tiny flying mines around you, and it's just like, why? Other one fires smoke, which distracts missiles, and it's just like, why?
Who would do such a thing?
Why you do?
And the final upgrade, and well, that one's like more of a joke than anything. Shoots confetti. It doesn't do any damage; it just shoots confetti.
Well, that's why you buy it.
It's the final upgrade.
So apparently they recently captured a pirate in their prison. A lot of people are talking about this Briggs guy. Interesting. We got 15 coins. So hey! Look at what this is. We'll have to come back for it, I guess.
We'll be back later.
I'm glad I did the Code Lyoko LP because now we have You'll Be Back Later and we also have I'm Handling the Tower.
I bet you are.
It was like so borderline good between so bad it's good and actually good.
Right.
Unbalanced as fuck though.
Oh yeah. Just play as Odd, don't play as anybody else. here seems to hate this pirate group called the Champa. Fucking, I didn't know the God of Destruction was so feared. Ryan, that's a Dragon Ball joke for you.
You think Ryan watches this?
He does, actually.
Oh.
I mean, I watched the first part to catch up on everything.
Right. So yeah, Colosso people are here already. If you see a gladiator named Stan, give him a message for me. If he's thinking about going to Colosso this year, he doesn't stand a chance of winning. So that's our
Damn.
that's our note here that it's actually been a year now, over the time that this adventure has been going on.
Nice. And they actually change all of the names accordingly.
Yeah. And now we got a nurse's cap.
Neat.
We're gonna give that to Sheena.
You're the main character. Ah. Yoshina can play, it can be Mint.
Yep. Let's see. Okay.
When do I get my Gothic Lolita gear?
Oh, later on. I'm also glad we did Dumbass Rompa because that determined that Nico is a Gothic French-made Lolita permanently, forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Instead of being one of the many Sheena clones.
Yes.
You know what I realized? That how did we never make this joke?
What?
John Sheena.
This. Because we fucking went on that tirade where she became John Cena and we just stuck with it. But hey! Look who it is.
Oh, neat.
Well, you're in prison now.
Tom is fucking pissed!
Ah!
He's so pissed that he broke this lady's waters.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
So what we need to do is use ice in order to impale that kid on an icicle and then we get the key.
You're pretty close.
Damn it, he missed.
This guy has to be an adept. No. Not all.
Nah.
Let's talk to Tom.
Hi.
Now let's read Tom's mind.
Rude.
It just says titties in the thought bubble.
Yeah.
Written with a D.
Man, they really fucking hate you, Tom. What'd you do?
Fucking, I don't know.
Impale the child on the icicle.
Nah, circumstantial.
This is bullshit. Why the hell am I in jail?
For looking at too much porn.
You know, that's fair.
This one has such kind eyes, meanwhile she's talking to Ryo.
She must be blind.
Right. Are you going to Oceana? No. Well, damn, that was easy. Was I just dreaming when that shaft of ice appeared? No. So basically they found Tom unconscious on Minardi's boat and decided, fuck him, throw him in jail.
Fuck him.
Like, damn, Tom.
Well, you know, considering now that he used horrible, horrible magic,
Yeah,
they'll never let him go.
indeed. Hey, a Mars genie. Let's see.
Somebody was keeping this thing as a pet.
Yep. We'll be getting him later.
He'll be back later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking let me examine this box. Found a smoke bomb. Yay. Let's see. We got that. I'm just looking around for other treasures we can get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back here. We got an elixir. Makes you wonder what's in this other house. Alright, now let's go shopping. So we're first gonna sell our useless junk.
Junk! Fresh junk for sale.
Yep. Yay, they're selling artifacts. We now can get the magic rod, which unleashes Merc.
Merc.
Merc. I think I'll equip it now.
I think I'll equip it now. Crunch. Oh!
And now let's sell the other wooden stick. Go. No more weapons needed. How about Amores? We have nothing in stock right now. Aw. But now we actually have the money to buy fucking armor. So...
Good. So it paid off to actually save up.
Yep.
Well, not do it at the earliest occasion.
yeah. That said, if you like grinding, then, you know, you could have done that. That was an option.
Hmm. I have this one friend who absolutely adores grinding in games, but to like pretty absurd degree, in my opinion.
Eh.
As in like, she says, "Oh, I don't move on until I'm 10 levels above everything else,"
Good lord.
Jesus.
and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
you know,
gonna hard pass on that one.
Eh.
Fucking. Depending on the game, I do like grinding though. Like, fucking. I actually really like grinding in Battle Network games.
Yeah, it depends on the game. Like, for example, the Neverland RPGs are amazing for grinding, and some of the Tales games are really fun to grind in as well,
Yeah.
because it's also very rewarding in them. But in all of the cases, like, it completely breaks the balancing and makes the game unfun.
Right.
Just like, why use strategy when, you know... But no, like, then I told her... then I remember that you said that the Golden Sun prevents you from gaining more levels in certain dungeons. She would just never get out of the first dungeon.
Right. She'd be like, how come I can't go past level 5? What the fuck?
Yes.
Man,
Then
this
there are-
bullshit.
Then there are also some RPGs which just have 10 levels or something like that. I remember Kev told me about one. No, like some RPG where you only have 10 levels. It wasn't... I don't think it was Star Ocean 1 though. Star Ocean games usually have just to an absurd degree.
Yeah,
At
just like
leveling.
old school Tales, they have 255 levels.
Because you can't have any more numbers.
Yep.
Let me see. Let me see if literal Google will help me with that. RPG with just 10 levels. I can't find it.
Alright, and next fight, I'll show off the second Venus summon again, for those who forgot what it looked like.
But no, I basically told her that if she like, this guy is pretty much made for her.
Yeah. And now we have another synergy item. It's the Tremor Bit.
Tremor bit.
Yes. Bestows Tremor when equipped. Because Sheena likes to get mad all the time, we're gonna give it to her. Tremor lets you shake objects left and right really rapidly. This will be important.
Is it eventually possible to, like, get rid of these items?
No.
So they just lag your inventory forever?
Yep.
It's Final Fantasy 2 all over again.
Eh. Let's see. There are a
could have at
couple
least
other
made-
items. Huh?
They could have at least made them some sort of like a key item, as in, like, you know, you get it now, and you can just randomly assign it to some person, or just have it.
Or just use it on someone and they permanently have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because people have skills regardless of what their genies are.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be problematic when your parties like gets divided at some point or some shit like that. Like in the
Actually,
Colosseum.
both games actually account for that, is the thing.
Well, yeah, but they do have that system where you can just put them as items. I'm saying hypothetically,
Yeah.
if these items were not to lag your inventory.
It would be nice if they didn't fucking clog our
Mhm.
limited ass inventory. But... Although I guess, like, even if these games didn't account for that, though, like, one easy way to do it, I guess, would be you get the item, you use it, and then everyone in your party learns it.
Yeah.
And there, finally shut off Merc. And we can't go any further in these catacombs as of yet. We'll be coming back later. But yeah, this is technically an optional thing because Tremor is actually not going to get used for a little while. But it's good to get it early.
Yeah, because then you don't have to come back. Also, actually, I kind of have a feeling that this game doesn't actually run at 60 frames because I haven't noticed any animations. I mean, I noticed one animation in the first one, which was which was definitely kind of not showing correctly.
Eh.
But aside from that, usually you notice that on like flapping wings and what have you, and this hasn't happened yet.
Right.
Like with 3D games, you're usually pretty fine with cutting out half the frame rate. With 2D games, it can get pretty dicey.
Oh, this is not where I wanted to go. Not yet. I wanted to see if over this way there was a thing we could get yet, or do we have to wait? Yeah, I think we have to. We have to wait till we have reveal. See, it even spells it out for you right here for those of us who have played the first game. So.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get the heck out of here. And then we'll rest at the end and we'll head to our next destination. We're gonna leave Tom to die.
Guess I'll die.
I mean, there's nothing we can do for you right now, my man. Sorry to tell you.
Guess I'll die.
We'll come back for you later, I promise.
I guess
You'll be
just have
back
to-
later.
I guess we'll just have to call Ryan to fill in for the party spot.
We already have a Mars user though. So,
Oh, well, too bad, I guess.
I guess Nadia's pulling overtime. Let's save before I forget. Osenia's in the east, if I remember right. Yes, they are. Okay. Hey, the Madra Drawbridge. And there's the cliffs we need to get to. Right, so...
Well, this place looks like it's gonna be fun to jump around.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was just checking the guide for certain things.
Oh yeah, speaking of guides, among other things, I also gotten a guide for Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. And in case you don't know, that game is like 3 to 4 hours long, and that guide is like a fucking encyclopedia. I don't know what they put in it.
Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
Like seriously, like the first Genji is kind of, I would say, ridiculously short, all things considered. It's one of the few cases where I felt that a PS2 action game went a little bit too fast with the plot. Because usually you kind of don't care, but in this case the plot is kind of interesting, but also really underdeveloped. Things just happen.
So...
And since they're...
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, since they were going for a bit more of a serious tone in it, it just kind of works against it, sadly. Although the game's still fun.
Right. So here we got the Pirate Sword, which gives us Dreamtide. Now, the untrained eye might immediately give this to Felix. However, he already has an Unleash weapon. And guess what? Sheena can fucking wield swords.
Well, obviously,
Good.
she's a Lolita.
So, yeah, we're gonna give it to her for right now. So we'll have to show off what Dreamtide looks like later. But yeah, now we have a whole team of Unleashes, which is good. We want that.
I have Merc. What does Merc do?
I did show it off. It puts the enemy to sleep.
Ah, yeah, that did happen several times.
Now we move onward. Yet again I save because I don't want to fucking lose that. Hey look, the bridge is out. So we can't go this way. Well,
Rip.
guess we'll have to walk around. Holy shit, a fucking raptor!
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to the random encounters, and yeah, this really is a raptor.
Eh.
Like, all the other things in this game look really goofy and whatever, but like this one's just straight up a dinosaur.
Yeah. you saw Dreamtide?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. So we have to take an alternate round through the Yampi Desert. Oh boy. Let's see.
You know, at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, was the bridge out so hard that we need to cross, that we need to cross like half the continent?
Yes. And you're not lying about that, by the way, because this desert's fucking big. So...
I know. I remember, like the last time we we took a ship, and then it was like, yeah, you can walk here and as well.
That said... Treasures... There's a lot of treasure in here too, but like... I'm trying to find out where exactly some of them are. Alright, so we're gonna be using the pound cube a lot to get stuff here, so if you haven't gotten it, well, tough shit. Let's see... Alright. That said, thankfully this desert doesn't make us constantly cool ourselves off with water, so I guess it's not that hot.
You've been in hotter.
Right.
Just mildly desert. Has a bunch of raptors.
Yeah. And they fucking hurt.
There are lots of raptors.
Antidotes. Why did it have to be antidotes?
You got an antidote. Throw it away.
And we also got a guardian ring.
Yeah,
Increases HP. Guess who's getting this? Actually, not us. We're gonna give it to Nico because you die in like one hit.
Rep.
So that should help out a little bit.
A little.
Yeah.
It's not HP, it's defense.
So let's see. We got that. Okay. Hey, look, there are people here.
Actually, aside from, is there any way to increase your stats like magic defense or magical attack? Aside with the genes?
Yeah, pretty much just them.
Pretty much
Because, like,
just
here. All these stats that happen if I were to take one off. And what this game kind of doesn't tell you is that when it comes to synergy, they use a very odd algorithm for determining how much damage you do and take when using them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the game never explains what that is, but you can look it up.
But like, you don't really... They didn't really put any sort of a specific magic stat.
No.
Or like, not a visible one. You just sort of have to figure out which character is good at using magic, or does the magic attack actually go off of your regular attack?
Part of the formula goes off your regular attack, but the characters who are mages are better at that stuff than, you know, the physical people.
Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit like the fourth apocalypse in that regard, where you only have HP, TP, as well as attack, speed, defense, and I believe also luck. I believe so. But yeah, like the main three things, and everything works based off of that. Like your magic attacks or other techniques go off of your physical attack anyway. I actually kind of like that system for RPGs that don't try to be too complex, you know?
Right. I'm just trying to determine my way through this. Okay. Alright. Things are gonna start getting a little tricky here now because, as you can see, all of these spikes we can pound are next to areas that we could possibly jump over to. And by pounding them, you lock
so
yourself off to certain ones. So
you don't want to pound all of them.
exactly. That's a massive troll. So now we want to go to... I believe this is the one we want to do. If not, I'll reset the area. This treasure. Oh boy, an antidote. My favorite.
Your favorite.
You
Yeah,
know, I know
cobalt.
that it's probably very much unintended, but the animation for pound, especially if you do it from the side, really looks like you're just jerking off the pole.
Well, I mean, that is the quickest way to deflate something, isn't
It's like the opposite.
it? Well, I mean the aftermath.
I guess.
Anyway, I think I screwed myself because here is where we climb up. And... yeah, I did. So let's reset this area.
Here you can climb up, you have to... Yeah, you need to use the thingamajig. Although if that's the case, how do you get to the upper part?
I shall show thee.
Yeah. Do you find another exit and just reset it from there?
No. Just go over here.
That tidal wave is awesome.
Isn't it?
That makes sense. They're really mean with this puzzle. It's just like every single one of them looks like it could be used, and
Right.
probably can. It's like there is no obvious one where it's just like this is blocking your path and nothing else.
Yeah. Treasure hunting. Oh my god, giant peacock.